everybody, welcome back to Gemma and George. If you're new here, my name's Gemma and we're a family of 3 that use my maternity leave to travel the world, and we've recently moved to Singapore. In today's video, we're going to take you around Singapore Zoo. We're going to see all the sights and the sounds. As you can hear behind me, there is massive construction going on right now, trying to build a new park for the birds and a hotel complex. So you might hear lots of that noise throughout the video. Hopefully, it's very, very hot today, but we're going to try and get around as much as we can without causing ourselves heat exhaustion. Are you ready? Let's go. We have ordered a taxi via Comfort Delgro to get ourselves to the zoo. Here on the west coast, it would take roughly an hour and a half on public transport. Our time slot's at 10 AM, and if you're watching this with children, you'll know that it takes about an hour to get yourselves ready, never mind the challenge of public transport. So we're just going to head straight on in there, and hopefully we'll get there at 10 AM. Taxi ride should take roughly 30 to 35 minutes. Where are we going today, George?
Adventure.
Taxi's here.
Let's go.
There's a little bit of a walk from where you get dropped off at the taxi point before you get to the actual zoo. Lots of families out and about, lots of prams. Just come to use the bathroom before we go off on our adventure, and told you to look up, and there's bats. Mosquitoes are a big problem here in Singapore, and you can use a lot of bug spray. The way around it is to get these small stickers that are deterrents, and you just stick them onto your clothes. Welcome to Singapore Zoo. There are plenty of ways that you can get to Singapore Zoo. You can get here by MRT, bus, taxi or car. There's a massive car park and a taxi will drop you off, and then there is a walk to get here. If you are catching an MRT, you are dropped off at a station and then you will be required to catch a bus. The next important thing to talk about during the current restrictions is how do you book your time slot. You book your slots online using the Singapore Zoo website. All the slots are separated into 1 hour sections. Ours was 10 AM for example, and that has to be booked online before coming here. At weekends the zoo's a lot busier, and therefore we would recommend booking in advance. Today we're here on a Sunday and we booked our slot last week in preparation. Right. What animals do you want to see today, George?
A tiger.
I can see it, George, I can see it.
I got the leaf. I got the leaf.
What colour?
It's color green and gray.
There are 11 sections to the zoo, and you're probably going to be prepared to get your way all around them. There's 2 ways that you can get around the zoo, by foot, or you can catch one of the trams.
Good day, mate.
What are these?
Oi, oi.
Plenty of ways to get around here in the zoo. One of the ways is the tram. If you've got that annual pass, then that allows you to get free tram rides during the week. We have bought an annual pass for here at the zoo, and it costs for 2 adults and 1 child $315. We purchased our ticket when it was National Children's Day, and we managed to get a cheeky discount of $63. If you're a family of 4, it'll cost you $41 for an adult ticket. If your child is over the age of 12, they're also classed as an adult, so that's $41 each, and then it's $28 for a child under the age of 12. So if you do the maths, it actually works out a lot cheaper to buy a family annual pass. Not only do you get access to Singapore Zoo, you also get access to Jurong Park, to the night safari and to the boat cruise as well. And you can book any of those at any time, as many times as you want throughout the year.
Here.
The elephant attraction here at Singapore Zoo is really popular, and as you can see around me, there's lots of shaded areas so that when there is the feeding shows, lots of families can come and sit themselves down, take a rest from the shade. There's fans, there's toilets here. The restaurant is air conditioned, but it is socially distanced on the inside. As you can see, there's lots of different cuisines to suit people of all ethnicities and religions. You can see here, the queue is really, really big. This is the alternative cafe, and it's got small sandwiches, snacks. It's not air conditioned, but there's plenty of outdoor spacing underneath fans for families to sit in.
And then Gemma, what are you gonna get?
I would like, please, the rustic BLT. As a park member, you do get 20% off any food and drink. So we got some nuggets, some chicken wings, bowls of fruit, 2 drinks, 2 massive sandwiches, and it came to $50. But because we're annual members, we get our 20% off, so we got it at $40. Happy? Be sure that you come and check out the orangutan area, and make sure that you look up. Orangutans are up in the trees and they are totally loose and at one with their environment. There's no real ropes or restrictions for them, so they're free to move around and roam around the zoo as they choose. Open 8 AM till 6:30. Last booking is at 5 PM. Plenty of these maps dotted in and around the zoo, but if you want to have one on your phone whilst you're walking around, just simply scan the Q code. I always say that wrong. And then you can get a digital copy on your phone, take a screenshot, and then off you go. This is the kids zone. As you can hear, there's lovely music playing in the background. There's horse rides, the smaller, more kind of farm animals that are here. A lot of the areas, unfortunately, with COVID at the minute, are shut down or temporarily suspended. On a really hot day like today, all the kids can run around, get themselves wet, take a break from the heat. K-Fry also closed. It's 1:30. We've been here since 10 o'clock and starting to fade now. George is definitely fading, struggling to keep him awake. We can hear the thunder in the background, so I think we're going to head home now or start walking towards the exit. Just outside of the kids zone, you'll find this area, which is for younger children to do some climbing. They're strapped into a harness and then they work their way around a mini assault course. Just about to head out now and try and get either public transport or a taxi home, but to be honest, I'm pretty exhausted. How are you feeling?
Hot.
been a really nice day, friendly, lots of families out, really safe. If you enjoy it, feel free to click subscribe or click the bell, and we'll see you next Monday. See ya.